Hey, Dad.
Bill! It's you. How you doing? Matt?
Billy, how you doing?
Well, real good, especially since I heard about you putting Vanessa's name on the new hospital. I certainly like her being remembered that way.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you could make it. I wanted you to be here for it.
Thank you very much.
Hey, I didn't think you were going to make it.
Well, we changed our mind.
Hi.
We.
Hi. Reva, looks like it's going to be a nice party, doesn't it?
Lovely. I thought that you
Weren't coming?
well, Josh said something that you weren't coming.
Well, Josh's brother Billy talked me into it, didn't you?
I sure did.
Yes.
Well, if everyone will excuse me, I have something to take care of.
I'm really...
Something to dedicate the new wing of the hospital to your wife's memory?
Family's very proud.
As they should be. And look, isn't it wonderful to see Dinah and Bill out there together? Families, it's so important that they stick together at times like these. So, at the end of the evening, there will be a couple of intros. There'll be Charles Grant and Mike Bauer. I think perhaps Ross is going to say a few words. And I, of course, as chairman of the ball, will present the check to you for the new wing of the hospital.
Good. That sounds good.
Oh, well, wait a minute, Matt. I was hoping then maybe you'd say a few words.
Well, I don't see where that's going to be
Matt,
necessary.
please. It's very important to me. You mean a lot to me, and we don't want to slight the donors.
No. Fine, I'll say something.
Wow. You look like you could use a drink. Here, let me buy you one. What's up?
What do you say when you've lost the woman you love? There are no words.
No. Not anyone understand anyone.
Charles, I think Alex is about ready to begin the dedication ceremony,
Where you lead, I will follow.
including the dance floor. Excuse
See
us.
you, certainly.
Wait, I wasn't gone that long. How did I miss all this?
As soon as they heard what was going on, everybody took off for the lighthouse. Couldn't have been more than 5 minutes ago.
We better get over there.
Oh, you gonna take my car?
Yeah, let's do
Now,
it.
hold on 1 second. Rick actually said he didn't want anybody to tag along. He felt that if he needed backup, he would call.
Why?
He was afraid that this whole thing was going to mess up Vanessa's evening.
Well, you're not going, are you, Matt? No, of course not. You and I are going to stay here and finish this for your mom.
Yeah, we're all going to stay, all right?
So, you doing all right? You look pretty tired.
No, I'm doing fine. So what do you say we get this celebration to your mom underway?
I don't know, Matt. You ready? As ready as I'll ever be. Let's do it.
Good. Well, no, wait a minute. Where's Alexandra? We can't start without her.
I think it's all over here.
Oh, yeah, good.
Vanessa,
Oh, yes, Doctor.
how are you feeling today?
Well, actually not too badly, although maybe I'm just getting used to feeling terrible.
I don't think so. I just got back your latest blood workup. The numbers are good.
Does that mean that the new medication might be working?
That I don't know yet. But these results are encouraging.
Well, do you think there's a chance that I'll get better? Do you think there's a chance that I'll see my husband again?
For all we know, this could be just a temporary remission. We won't know what it means for a while. But right now, it looks good.
Oh. Well, that's the best news I've had in a long time.
I'll check on you later.
Thank you. Zachary, I've just had really good news. The doctor just told me the medication, it might be working.
I'm glad. It'll make what I have to tell you a little easier to hear.
Never give in to the darkness.
Nothing's happened to Matt, has it? Tell me, has anything happened to Matt?
Matt is fine. Dinah and the children are too.
And what have you come to tell me?
This isn't easy for me to say. This is our last visit. I have to go.
No. No. Please don't do that. It's just that you've really helped me a lot, you know, much more than I think you realize.
No, you've helped yourself. All along, you've made your own choices and decisions. I want you to remember that.
It's just that I really worry about my family. About Matt and Dinah and all of them.
Hey.
It's so much easier for me if I know that you're there in Springfield with them.
They're strong. They have faith. They'll be all right.
Listen to me. Roger Thorpe knows that I'm alive. He knows. He was here. What if he tells Matt?
I heard you were a big help with the light tonight.
I don't know about big. I tried.
Yeah, well, I'm sure everyone appreciates what you did, but there's no reason for you to stick around.
You really hate me, don't you?
I don't think enough about you, Roger, to hate you. I just think you got a lot of nerve showing up at a celebration for Vanessa when you know how she felt tonight.
Vanessa and I got closer than you know.
Bust you.
Wait. You misunderstand. It's true we had our problems, but we came to share a mutual understanding and respect.
Funny. She never mentioned anything about that to me.
Can't help that.
They're playing our song, dear.
Excuse us.
I heard Matt bending your ear.
It's nothing compared to the earful I could give him.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I might have your attention for a moment, please. Before we present the check for the groundbreaking of the new construction for the Vanessa Chamberlain Reardon Children's Hospital Wing, there are a few people here who are nearest and dearest to her that would like to say a few words. Bill?
I just wanted to say thank you, and I'm sure my mom would have, been really honored the way that she's being remembered. So, thank you.
Thank you, Billy. Dr. Grant, you ready?
Matt, step in, please, sir. Matt, we'd like to thank you for this generous contribution on behalf of Cedar's Hospital. We all would like to thank you. This will enable many, many children to get the medical care that they need. Again, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Grant, Alex, everybody. Vanessa would want me to thank you. She
as most of you know, the Bauer family has always been enormously important to Cedar's Hospital and a great supporter. And at this time, I think Mike Bauer would...
I feel as if I made a pact with the devil. He agreed that he wouldn't tell my family that I was living as long as I gave him this information that he needs to bring the entire Spaulding family down.
And you did?
I did. I didn't want to, but Roger kept pushing and pushing. And he said he would tell everyone. He'd tell my family. So I gave him what he wanted.
What was it?
I remembered something that Daddy told me before he died. that Alexandra had these papers that she's hidden. She calls them her insurance. And that the information that's in those papers, if it were to be revealed, it could destroy the whole Spaulding empire.
And in exchange for that information, he promised you his silence.
He gave me his word of honor. Roger Thorpe's word of honor. For all I know, he's told them already.
I'm sure he hasn't.
You sounded very sad. Is it just because you're leaving Springfield?
It's about leaving someone.
What?
I was sent to Springfield as a messenger and protector. And I forgot that and went too far. Further than I had any right to.
You fell in love with someone, didn't you?
Goodbye, Vanessa. It'll be all right. I'll be watching.
This whole thing.
What?
My mother. She would have hated all this fuss.
What do you mean by that, Dinah?
Come on, Matt, you know what I mean. She must have been to about 1 million of these fancy formal events, and the thing she liked best was getting home. Kicking off her heels and putting on her floppy slippers, preferably the ones you gave her for Christmas.
Come on, Dinah, don't small talk me.
That's another thing she hated, remember? She always said small talk is for small people.
Yeah. She said, big minds talk about ideas, medium minds talk about events, and small minds talk about other people.
She was always full of great stuff like that. I think she got it from Grandfather.
Yeah, I remember one time she got a call from the Women's Auxiliary for, I don't know, something. They wanted her to chair some meeting about Save the Alligator backpacks or something. She wanted to wear her cutoffs and her old college sweatshirt and some sneakers. That's all I could do to convince her to wear a pair of tennis shorts.
That was her. That was who she truly was. And that's why she would hate it. You know, with these people making her out to be some saint or something.
Yeah, she was better than a saint.
Did you really meet her in a bar?
Yeah, she was beating the pants off of some guy at poker, and he got mad at her.
So you stepped in to help her?
No, I stepped in to help him. It was obvious she could take care of herself. You know, I never noticed how much of your mother you have in you.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Maybe I could say a few words about your mom now.
Without a doubt, Cedar's Hospital is the heart and soul of our community. But some of you may not realize that it has its roots in a very small town called 5 Points. Back then, it was simply known as the Charity Hospital. And the people who started that institution realized a dream whereby a person of any economic level, any religion, any race, they could go there when they needed help. Later on, it became Cedars, but first of all, that happened in another small town called Selby Flats. And the Cedars we know today is the legacy of those two institutions. Cedars continues to be the bedrock upon which our community thrives. And tonight, what happened out at the lighthouse is a very good example of community. People helping others, friends, strangers, sometimes even sworn enemies. Now, I know how Vanessa Chamberlain Reardon felt about this community and this hospital. But there's someone here I think knows it a little better. Matt, would you care to speak to that?
There's been a lot said about Vanessa tonight, and two things stand out. One was that she hated phoniness, and also that she loved people. She loved all of you. And I know that she would be proud at the honor of having a wing of the hospital named after her. So for her, I thank you. And I would like to thank you personally as well. You're keeping her alive for me. For all of us. Thanks.
It does. What am I into?